week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of America, Esau's kingdom. Want to start out by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the Apostle Nils, the great millstone. Peace, safety, and blessings to you. I can throughout the four winds, pushing this truth and sincerity. We added another week, brothers. About to go into like a little lesson. Don't trust your own mind. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't deliver your own soul. So you can't basically trust yourself. I'm gonna start off with a definition of like self-confidence. It's confidence in oneself and one's powers and abilities, which we know we don't have, because it's all through the faith and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. It says assurance, self-assuredness, self-confidence, self-esteem, self-trust. Now these are all definitions of self-confidence. You know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to have no confidence in yourself. You're supposed to be basically dead to yourself and giving all yourself over to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Let me grab Proverbs. You got Proverbs 27, 1 and 2. Proverbs 28, 22. You said 26 already? Go ahead.
This is Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 9. The heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it?
Garments on all backwards.
Yeah, man, the heart, your mind, we're talking about your heart, talking about your mind is deceitful. You know what I'm saying? And like, hey, bro, you following up, you leaning towards your own understanding, man. You're end up going off, man. You know, thinking that your own way is right.
Yeah, Proverbs.
This is Proverbs 27, 1 and 2. Boast not thyself of tomorrow, for thou knowest not what a day may bring forth. Let another man praise thee, and not thine own mouth, a stranger, and not thy own lips.
So basically don't have confidence in tomorrow because you're not promised tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? That's why it says in the prayer, give us this day our daily bread. You live day for day. You're not promised tomorrow, so don't basically put yourself on a high horse and thinking, like, I know I'm going to see tomorrow, so I'm going to make plans for tomorrow. Right? Go ahead.
This is James chapter 4, verse 13. Go to now, ye that say, today or tomorrow we will go into such a city and continue there a year and buy and sell and get gain. Whereas ye know not what shall be on the morrow, for what is your life? It is even a vapor that appears for a little time and then vanish away. For that ye ought to say, if the Lord will, we shall live and do this and do that.
That's why we say Yahweh Rapha.
Yeah, so like just going back to what the brother's saying, it's like you don't know what tomorrow brings. So Lord willing, you do this. Lord willing, you do that, because you don't know if you're gonna be here today or the rest of the day or tomorrow.
Yeah, make it a habit of saying Yahweh Rapha, Most High willing. You know what I'm saying? Because you can make plans, kind of like what happened to me yesterday. This whole weekend, I was supposed to be in Houston. That's why I kept saying Most High will, Yahweh Rapha, and it wasn't meant for me to do that.
Because if it's not in the will of the Father, it's not gonna happen.
And the vapor, like your life is a vapor.
Yeah.
You seen that? Read that part again about the vapor.
It's it is even a vapor. No, I'm gonna start it. For what is your life? It is even a vapor that appeared for a little time and then vanished away.
Like you boil water. You know what I'm saying? The vapor, once it go up, it's gone, but it's like fast.
And
like your life passed just like that. I remember just graduating high school and making a basketball team. And it's been what? Almost 20 years.
And
you know?
Why you think you say that your life is just a vapor? Because one day to the Most High is 1,000 years to us, bro.
Alright. Go ahead.
Job 33 and 15. In a dream, in a vision of the night, when deep sleep falleth upon men and slumbers upon the bed, then he opened the ears of men and sealed their instruction, that he may withdraw man from his purpose and hide pride from man. All right, so yeah, man, when you're in the sleep, Yahweh Shem Al Shab, you seal those instructions of what you're gonna do. You basically don't have no control of what you do. You know what I'm saying? It's basically it's just a illusion. Kind. That's the word I'm looking for. It's basically you have this illusion of freedom. You know what I'm saying?
You didn't wake up And on your own free will, you didn't just wake up. You set up that you would wake up. You know? Some people didn't wake up. You know what I'm saying? So it's just an illusion, right? All right. Let me get Proverbs 28, 26, and Proverbs 24 and 2.
This is Proverbs 28 and 6. He that trusteth in his own heart is a fool, but whoso walketh wisely, he shall be delivered.
So whosoever trusts in his own mind. Like you get yourself in a situation, you can't get yourself out, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's all of the Most High, bro. It say whoever trusts his own heart, that's the law, that's his own mind. So you can't trust yourself to get yourself out of certain situations. You know what I'm saying? It look good, it sound good, but guess what? It's not you doing it. If you was put in a situation to stick in that situation, your black ass gonna be in that situation. Unless the Most High have otherwise. You know what I'm saying? So, go ahead.
This is Proverbs 20 and 24. Man's goings are of Yahweh. How can a man then understand his own way? So like, your way, the Most High controls everything. So like the brother was saying, if you get into something, that's just the way it's supposed to be.
So I'm walking wisely, he shall be delivered. When you walk wise, you know that it's not you controlling nothing here. Let me get Proverbs 24 and 2. And Proverbs 24.
Proverbs 24 and 2. For their heart study destruction, and their lips talk of mischief.
Nah, we don't mess with Egypt like that, bro. Yeah, no hotel bill.
Brother, I pay y'all. I know you, brother. I got a brother all New York, Philadelphia. I know you.
Yeah.
I taught ancient African studies, so I start from the beginning. You know what I
This
mean?
is the beginning.
So I come out of California in the beginning.
Yeah. Being a Hebrew is the beginning. Hebrew is the beginning. Not that. Huh?
I've done 44 years in research.
That don't mean that. If it's false, it's false.
There's a whole lot of stuff about that false.
If it's false, it's false. You
But
know?
I'm not, hey man, continue on, man.
Yeah, but I mean, it's the scripture says, debate thy cause. You know?
Well, see, we about to get into a long, drawing conversation, man.
But somebody can be edified.
We all got communication to that. You know what I mean? What we've been exposed to. You know what I mean? It depends on what time in our life we've been exposed to information. I've saved the world library to find the truth. Okay?
See, it don't matter. So like, it
But
don't matter.
I'm not trying to.
No.
I respect everybody.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't.
Conversation, that's all.
It doesn't matter what time you was exposed to what your knowledge is. The truth is gonna be the truth.
So when I look at the
There's nothing
great
you can do
library
to the
that
truth but for
once
the truth.
exists, the greatest library that once exists in a place called Kemet, that the Greeks called Alexandria, and we knew about a group of people that came through there in 1150 BC called Hyksos. They call themselves Jews now, and they wrote a holy book called the Torah. Then in 900 AD, Charlemagne them came up with Christianity. That's history, homeboy. That's fact. That's fact.
What
man.
started?
Huh?
What you just said started all this?
We're talking about the greatest civilization ever built, man, on the planet Earth.
But who was it built for? Who had the vision from the Creator and
You know,
gave it?
it's they let us.
But who gave the vision? It was a man named Joseph.
Well,
He got the vision
well,
from the
mine
one.
go deep there now.
Okay, but
Mine go back to that 3.5.
Hey, without Joseph, it wouldn't even.
DNA scientific.
Hey, without
okay?
Joseph, it wouldn't have
Well, I
been.
mean, that's
No,
what
he.
I'm saying. I know what's been written.
What science mean?
Well, everything you read
What
is
science
written.
you say
though.
of scientific? What the science?
Well,
the
I
word
go
science
back and
mean?
look at it from a medical or mathematics. Okay, I can break it down that way.
No.
Not just the words you have in there. I can get
The
into it.
etymology of the word science means to know.
Well,
So
science.
that means you have
We
to know
created
some
the
facts.
greatest science on the earth.
You have to know
Who is
facts to
we?
back it up.
Well, that's what I back it up. I've been doing this for 44 years. I'm charged at some of the best universities and challenge some of the
That don't
best
mean
minds
nothing.
out there.
But that don't mean nothing. Though.
Well, I mean, okay,
It means- you know why it means nothing?
I
Because
feel very powerful
if
that
I'm
I can
60
do
years-
that coming from Lake Charles.
Okay, but check this out. Check this out, though. I understand where you're coming from.
And I read the same
But check this
Bible
out.
you read.
Okay, check this out. If you saying you done it for 44 years, let's go to some Christian pastors and churches that
Oh, they don't want to
but
hear
no,
that. They
but
don't
no,
wanna
but
hear-
listen
no,
what
they
I'm
don't want to
saying.
hear
Listen
that.
to
You
what
know
I'm
that.
saying.
They
They
don't
done
wanna
it,
hear
but
that.
listen, they done it for 60 years. Does
Yeah.
that mean it's the truth?
No, but they don't have
Exactly.
They don't have the truth.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly.
They don't even want to get into
the length
it.
of time you do it.
They don't want to
mean
get it
it's
because
true.
I know how the King James came into existence in 1611. I know how
Okay,
a Bible
but
before
what
he
color
had
was
lived
King
in
James?
fifth, huh?
What color was King James?
He was a white boy.
Oh,
Negative.
Who was
Show
it?
me a heathen prophet in the scripture.
Hey, King
All of them
James.
are.
he going off.
No.
All of them are.
Sure.
That's how they wrote us off.
Hey,
as
King,
being
hey,
heathens.
King
Say,
James.
say he was a
That's how
white
they wrote
boy.
us off in the name of Christianity.
No.
Man, it's 2/3 right here, bro.
Who you think conquer us?
I
We
Going
went
on.
in the name of
we know
Islam,
who conquered us.
Christianity, and
We know who
and all
conquered
this
us.
religion.
But
Bringing
the
up
thing
religions.
is,
Come on
King
now.
James was the king of Scots for
Yeah.
we ruled that land for over 1,000
Well,
years.
we rule the whole earth.
You know
The whole
what
earth.
the
Look at
Moors
this,
are?
The
man.
whole earth. I know
Who
about the
Moors
Moors.
are?
Sodom.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I've
Straight
been there
Sodomite.
many times.
Okay, you know
Spain
who
and
the Moors
Portugal.
are? Moor means black.
Yeah.
Black
Oh,
men
yeah. I
ruled
understand
that
that. I
land.
understand. We
Okay,
no.
so how was King James?
Before the Moors, we had another people in the Western Hemisphere. You know who they was? The Olmecs. They was here before the
I've
Incas
heard
and
all
Mayans.
that,
Yeah, but I
that means
mean,
nothing. It all goes back to
the
Hebrews.
original. No.
It wasn't Africans, man.
Well,
we not
The
Africans.
name, the word Africa is a Roman general name.
Hey, Leo, you know
Okay,
Africans.
okay, that's a Roman general name.
You
Okay,
know that's
a white boy?
Yeah, I know all
So
of them
how could you call
are.
yourself
I know them all are.
So you saying Kemet? What was the name of Kemet before that?
Kemet knew.
No,
What was the name of it?
Ham,
Huh?
Ham, land of heat.
Come on, man. When we
Kemet,
look,
hey,
we
bro,
look
Kemet.
at, we know when hikes. You know the word hykso is,
Yeah, I
right?
know what hykso is.
You know what they became, right? They became Ashkenazi in Genesis chapter 10.
Astronaut, that's who we talking against right now.
Okay, you have to talk against them because they sold our identity.
Exactly.
We the truth. We the
That's what we
truth.
tell you.
We the truth.
We
I
the
So
know
why you
Hebrew
following
Israelites,
Kemet?
we are not
If you-
Africans.
But
you basically
see,
saying
I know
what you said.
my brother. I know the brother way back in the '60s when they went to Israel. They're over there right now. I know him very well. You know, I know him very. We went to school together, Howard University.
Okay, but what
And
you
look how they
saying-
treating them, brother. When you should go back home where it all got started at. Not what some of these people.
Just because you go to that land doesn't mean it's gonna be. It's not. Nothing's not gonna change until our Savior come deliver.
Who is your savior? Do you have a name?
The one shot.
Okay.
Howard Shah.
Okay.
Hebrew.
Okay. Cool.
Hey man, you following that?
No, I ain't following nobody.
Okay, check this
I
out.
was born with a spirit in me.
Okay, cool.
Not religion.
Who gave
now.
that spirit?
Huh?
Who
The
gave that
creators. The creators.
Okay,
Not God.
creators.
Not a God.
Who are they?
That's a
Who are they?
Well, the black queen.
Queen? Hey,
Queen.
all right, you have a good day, bro.
Queen.
You have a good
Let
day.
us.
You have a good day.
The
You have a good day.
XX,
You have a good day, bro.
Okay, yo,
Hey.
we can have this
Yeah,
conversation
yeah.
at another
Hey, bro.
time. Give me a card.
That woman stuff, bro. That's out of
Okay,
there.
well, that's okay.
That's out of there, bro.
Hey, brother,
That's out of there.
Y'all have a great day.
That's out of there. You
Have a
have
great day.
you have a horrible day. You have a horrible day. We not dealing with no woman, bro.
That's exactly why, bro. Jay got to be.
That's exactly why we're in the situation we in, because of bonehead niggas like that, bro.
A woman, bro. A
A
woman,
woman, bro. A woman.
Go ahead, read
Jay,
that.
Jay need help.
This is Deuteronomy 28 and 28. Yahweh shall smite thee with madness and blindness
And that's
out of your heart.
fucking, hey, that's fucking madness right there, man. What this guy speaking, that's madness right there, man. And blindness, man. This dude is blind, bro. He walk over, he can see, but he's spiritually blind, man.
Now, how you gonna sit up and say that the Amalekites took over our identity and we the true Jews, but you following Kemet?
Exactly.
Come on, bro. What sense do that make? What sense do that make, bro? You following Kemet and Ham? You following Kemet and Ham, but you saying that's just the same thing that Farrakhan said.
Kinda, you know what? They go to him being in that Gentile, that stupid ass Gentile state of mind, bro. Still, you know the know what I'm saying? We the Hebrew Israelites, but you still following the customs
Yeah,
of
you
these
following
Africans,
Kemet
bro.
though.
I got this is Ecclesiasticus 42 and 8. Be not ashamed to inform the unwise and foolish, and the extreme age that contended with those that are young. Thus shalt thou be truly learned and approved of all men living.
That's why I cut it short, bro. It had to be cut short. When you start saying, nah, it's cool to have a dialogue and you like, you know what I'm saying, you back and forth and, you know what I'm saying, bringing some knowledge out or whatever. But when you start saying dumb shit like that, bro, hey, you know what? This conversation not going nowhere, bro. This conversation not going nowhere, bro.
So he was saying he was Egyptian, huh?
Yeah, he was saying from Kemet, yeah.
Okay, so look, this is Ezekiel chapter 30, verse 4. And the sword shall come upon Egypt, and great pain shall be in Ethiopia. When the slain shall fall in Egypt, they shall be taken away her multitude, and her foundation shall be broken down.
That's somebody who studied. You could just tell this nigga all across the board. You know what I'm saying? He all across the board. I studied the Bible. I studied the Egyptian Book of the Dead, the hieroglyphs, all that, man. I studied all that. You could just kind of, you could read his spirit on that shit, bro. That shit dead,
And then, bro, bro, I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. I've been in the medical field for a while. That nigga's a psych patient, bro. I'm gonna tell you right now, that nigga's a psych patient, man. You know what I'm saying?
They got a zeal, bro, but it's not according to knowledge, bro. Yeah, bro, that shit fucking off, bro. But guess what? We gonna continue. We ain't gonna be knocked off in the spirit. What was that? Proverbs 4:23.
This is Proverbs 4:23. Keep thy heart with all diligence.
Oh, you gotta read up, bro. We gotta read up.